Valley Club, I'm having an amazing time playing DC Worlds Collide. Lots of fun, lots of things to do, lots of characters to build, lots of progression. And in this video, I'm going to share with you a recently updated tier list devised by a bunch of endgame players. So if you're ready to see who you should be working towards and who you should be avoiding, then you know to do Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having an excellent day. There wasn't much to do this morning in Marvel Strike Force. So once again, we're making a video on DC Worlds Collide, talking about the most updated tier list devised by a bunch of endgame players. Been playing for about a week, and I'm going to show you updated on my account in this video as well. And if you get some value from this video, leave it a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. We are covering mainly Marvel Strike Force on this channel, but I am having a blast playing DC Worlds Collide, so I'll be covering this game from time to time on this channel as well. But before we get to this tier list, I did want to give you an update on my account. Been playing for about a week. It is in soft launch right now, which means that in the US it's not available. I'm going to share the download link, the APK link down in the description. Use it at your own risk, but it is available as a full game in certain regions, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, a few other regions. So you can play this right away there. But I've not been able to spend any money is my point. So this is a totally free to play roster. One of the characters that we did get, you could choose a legendary character in the beginning. You could choose between Wonder Woman, Flash, and Superman. I wanted Superman, but chat advised me to pick Wonder Woman because she's a great character. And yeah, they were not wrong. We have Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, Zatanna, a few other characters here that we've been playing with. And we also play with a bunch of characters in Elseworld. Elseworld is a cool new game mode. If you haven't been playing this game yet, you get to use a bunch of different characters, whether you have them unlocked or not. So those were the characters that we have unlocked, but we do have experience with a few other characters because of Elseworld. Let's jump forward into this tier list. This was created by a bunch of endgame players on the unofficial Discord server. I will post a link to that server down below. I was on the official Discord server. Not a lot of action there. There's a lot of information on the unofficial Discord server. And big shout out to Yule Tidebringer that shared this link with me this morning. I was trying to get more information on this game and kind of hard to find some of this information. So did want to get this information out to you because I was kind of lost in the first part of the game. Who should I build? Who should I not build? But yeah, a bunch of endgame players that have been playing a lot more than me came up with this list. Posted by Reaper's Fury, and what he said about some the justifications for this list is based on what was on the previous list. Some slight changes have been made after discussion by league members. Green Lantern John added tentative placement until the next cycle with Johnny Quick for retesting. Currently very bad, and that's what I've been hearing about this character as well. Red Hood moved down one tier because of his resonance no longer gives speed boosts. I just unlocked him, haven't been playing with him too much, but I do like the synergy that Red Hood has with Batman and Robin. Supergirl moved down one tier because without Frost in the game yet, she doesn't do much. And I did unlock Supergirl. Not sure where to place, what team to place her on. I think the reason is she doesn't have a team in the game yet. There's not a lot of Frost characters in the game. Ocean Master moved up one tier after testing at high ranks. Have not used him in Elseworld or unlocked him, so no thoughts on Ocean Master. Superboy moved down one tier due to lackluster performance compared to all others in the previous tier. Don't have him unlocked, but I have played with him a few times in Elseworld, and he does some decent damage, but as compared to some of the other characters, not as great. And Martian Manhunter moved up one tier due to having a new team in the game, a block team that's viable, that benefits from his cleanse. So that is a character that I don't have experience with yet. Just placed a block set on my Penguin. Wasn't sure what to do with that character, but I guess the synergy for that team is going to be with Martian Manhunter. But let's move forward to the actual tier list. And at the top, just like all the other tier lists I was saying, is Wonder Woman and Lex Luthor. Wonder Woman, like I said, is one of the 3 legendary characters that you can choose from the start. I would recommend choosing Wonder Woman and then maybe down the road later getting Superman, down the road getting Flash. But yeah, definitely try to unlock Wonder Woman as soon as possible. I did unlock her. I got lucky with the unlock. Right now we have a crit set on her. I don't think that's the best set, but that's pretty much all we got. So I think down the road we want to do a damage, either 4-piece and a crit or the 2-piece. Other person on top of this list is Lex Luthor. Very, very good character. I don't have him unlocked yet, but the fortunate thing is if you also don't have him unlocked like I do, well, there is an event going on that you could fuse some character shards for Lex Luthor. What you need is Bane shards. You need 40 of them. You need Two-Face shards. You need 40 of them. Green Arrow shards, 40 of them. and Gorilla Grodd. You need 40 of his shards as well. There's some other characters that you could also unlock: Superboy, Kid Flash, and Gorilla Grodd. Now for Superboy, Kid Flash, Gorilla Grodd, you do need some elite characters to unlock those characters. But for Lex Luthor, because he's a legendary, because he's one of the best, if not the best character in the game, well, you need some of these elite characters to get that unlock. And the reason Lex is so good is because of his shields. He has a lot of shields, big shields for the entire team. Moving on to the S tier of this list, Flash is a great character. I have used him several times in Elseworld and does a lot of damage. Offers some control as well. Constantine is a big damage dealer that everyone should unlock for free after at least 7 days. We did get him right before that 7 days, but don't have that extra star in him. Great damage dealer. Green Lantern is a character that you can unlock if you're able to make purchases in the game. After your first purchase, you do unlock that Green Arrow. We don't have him unlocked yet, but is a very good character that I can't wait to use. Green Lantern is a awesome character that we've used in Elseworld. Haven't used him too much because we just had him one time in Elseworld, but hopefully we do get that unlock. And it's a great pairing with Green Lantern and Flash. We had that pairing in Elseworld and they destroyed everybody. Nightwing is a great tank. We don't have him unlocked yet. That is one of the characters that we do want to get unlocked. Don't have too much experience with Deathstroke, but he is a great damage dealer. And one of the best healers in the game we just unlocked yesterday in Zatanna. Has a lot of great synergy with a bunch of characters, including Wonder Woman, including Green Arrow. Superman's a great damage dealing tank. Not the beefiest tank out there, not the best damage dealer out there, but offers you a little bit of each and is that in that A+ category. Kid Flash is a great healer. He was one of the characters that we unlocked right before Zatanna. Ultimate does a single target heal, which is great. Gorilla Grodd we don't have unlocked yet, but like a lot of these characters, we have used him several times in Elseworld, and yeah, he's one of the best tanks in the game. Actually, from my experience using both Nightwing and Gorilla Grodd in the Elseworld, it seems like Gorilla Grodd is a little higher at the levels I've played, but of course this is based on end game players that have been playing for a long time, so I guess towards the end Nightwing becomes a little better. Blue Beetle is a weird character. I've used him several times in Elseworld. Wasn't as impressive as the enemy Blue Beetle that we've faced. That character, we done one ult and then just countered. Our own Blue Beetle didn't do that, so I'm not sure where the disconnect is. But yeah, an enemy Blue Beetle kind of destroyed my entire team. So there is potential there, but I've not used him enough to get a lot of great info on him. Cyborg is a great character as well. We don't have him unlocked yet, but he does offer bleed damage, which Two-Face does take advantage of. So that is a character that we may want to pair together. Ocean Master, we have 0 experience, but as they said, at the higher levels, it looks like he is a great character. Two-Face is a character that we unlocked early on, but haven't really found a use for him. Really takes use of that bleed damage that a few characters have, like Cyborg that we mentioned, but haven't really made use of him yet. Batman is a great A tier character that everybody gets for free. Great single target damage and pairs very well with this Robin and the Red Hood here, both former Robins. But yeah, Batman does a lot of great damage. I've used this Green Lantern Jessica a few times in Elseworld, and I really like what she does. Applies some shields to one character. I really like her. Don't have too much experience, so I don't know her full kit, but been pretty pleased with her. My best tank right now is the Penguin. Probably not one of the, obviously not one of the best tanks in the game. I think Grodd is better than him, and Lex is the best tank in the game, but Penguin, pretty good tank. And yeah, he affects the back row, which not a lot of characters can attack. He also helps your back row as well, so pretty good tank there. Don't have too much experience with Bloodsport, Martian Manhunter, and Supergirl. We don't really have a use for her. I did unlock her. That was my second legendary character we unlocked, and I wish she was better, but it doesn't look like her full team is here. Not a lot of characters that take advantage of Frost. So once we have that, I think she will be moving up several tiers. Bizarro is the first or second legendary character we unlocked. I'm not sure if we unlocked Bizarro first or we unlocked Sapphire first, but Bizarro is an okay tank. We put a lot of investment in this character because I think that was either the first or second character that we unlocked. So put a little more in him that we would have wanted. We shifted the tanks to Bane because of the Bane synergy with Green Arrow, but I'm not sure if keeping Bizarro with Penguin would have been a better selection there. We're going to continue to experiment and give you the results of our tests here. Robin is a good damage dealer, single target damage that pairs well with Batman. Poison Ivy, we don't have too much experience with. Enemy Poison Ivies look pretty strong, so I guess pretty good, but yeah, but I don't have experience using her too much. Bane is an okay tank. He kind of like Penguin will steal some health when he does his big ultimate there, but not one of the best tanks in the game. But I do like him because of his synergy that he has with Green Arrow, and we could activate that leadership ability for Green Arrow. Vixen is not a character that I've used a lot or faced a lot, so I'm really not sure how good she is. Red Hood, we did just unlock him, but don't really have a strong team for him. Using him on a team with Batman and Robin in Elite Arena, probably I think is my second or third team that are using an Elite Arena, and they do pretty well. And then we also have Superboy, which I've used in Elseworld, was pretty pleased with him, but I guess at the higher levels just doesn't hold up to some of the other characters there. Sapphire is the first Elite character we unlocked, either Sapphire or Bizarre. I think it was Sapphire though. And we used her a little bit. We didn't put too much investment in her because luckily chat told me, yeah, she's an okay character, but there's other characters that you want to save your resources for. So we didn't put too much, but she did do some decent damage in there. And the Green Lantern John and Star Sapphire, we have not used them, but apparently they're very, very bad. So don't invest in them right now. And this bottom tier of untested characters are not in the game yet. They were in previous versions of the game, and you can still see them in some of the challenges. I know with the Wonder Woman challenge, Sinestro is there. Raven is in the game yet, and she is this week's featured limited character. One more hour till we get another one, and some people are expecting that will be Sinestro. And a couple other elite characters that I have in my reserve league that you may want to consider building. Mirror Master has some good damage, so does Black Manta. Captain Cold is kind of a tank that you may want to build because a lot of what he does is very similar to Lex Luthor. So the good thing about building up Captain Cold, once you unlock Lex Luthor, just shift everything from Captain Cold Lex Luthor, and you can kind of forget about Captain Cold once you have Lex unlocked. Mr. Freeze might be the best elite tank in the game, and Phantom Stranger is another good villain tank. So that's the DC tier list and my thoughts on that tier list based on 1 week of gameplay. Let me know your thoughts on this tier list. If you've been playing longer than I have, do you think this tier list is accurate, or do you think it needs some adjustment? If you've been playing less than I have, hopefully this helps you in determining which characters you want to start working towards. And if you did get some value from this video, leave it a like and check me out on social media. And if you want to see the first video that I did on DC Worlds Collide, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.